Welcome guys to a new video. On today's video we have a Revvl 6 Pro to get repaired. Obviously the screen is totally smashed, it's damaged, the LCD ink is all bad, and we're gonna replace it. We have the replacement screen right here. Here we go, let's start the video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future video. Thank you. Alright guys, to start this video, we have to open this phone, obviously. We're gonna use our famous heating mat. Alright, let's turn on our heating mat right here. So we're gonna use some heat to get the glue here a little bit softened. This back glass is not a glass, it's like a plastic. This plastic is just held by a little bit of adhesive. We're gonna lay the phone flat in here, and we're gonna wait for this just to get warm. Just touch it with your hands. This type of heating mats are really good and they don't damage your phone. Another thing I can tell you, you can use a hair dryer or a heat gun that you can purchase probably for like 20 bucks on Home Depot. I've seen them before. All right, as soon as our phone is ready to take apart, we're gonna use the razor blade just to get in there, and also we can use some playing cards, some plastic playing cards, and our Phillips screwdriver just to take the screws out. Other thing that we're gonna use is our glue B9000. Okay, let's do it and let's see. All right, yeah, it's a little bit warm. Let's grab our razor blade, and as you guys can see right here, we have the back cover. That's it. We got a little bit, as you guys can see. Oh, it went back. All right, just lift it a little bit, as you guys can see. From here, you can use the playing cards. Just go around. Ooh. Just go around. So I'm a little rough today. And basically we're just splitting that plastic from the frame. It's really easy. It's nothing that it's gonna get broken in here. Just like so. And the good thing is we have no fingerprint on the back. It's usually they have a cable right there. I'm just going all the way around with this, and that's how you open your Revvl 6 Pro. As you guys can see, at this point I'm gonna just shut this down. I don't want any heat anymore. As you guys can see, that's how your phone is gonna look open. From here we have the screws right here. We need to remove all these. We have more on the top, so we're gonna remove all those screws. Let's just put this on the side, and I'm going to start to remove all these screws. All right, after that's been done, let's see, because sometimes these phones are a little tricky. We're gonna try to remove this square right here by the camera. I see a little opening right here. I'm gonna see if I can lift it. Yeah, it's kind of coming apart. Let's see if I can lift it. I'm not gonna use so much force. If I cannot lift it, I'm gonna leave it like that, because I'm not sure, but I think we might have some screws underneath there. If we don't remove those, probably we're not gonna be able to open this phone. So let's just, okay, there we go. Whoo, yep, look, ha, that was a little trick. And here we have, wow, we have 2, 4, 5 screws. You see, it's if we don't remove that, we're not gonna be able to take this whole phone apart. So let's remove those too. And that's the last one. Okay, so after removing all these screws, we're gonna proceed and remove the SIM tray, where the SIM card goes, or our SD card. Just remove it, because it's gonna break if you don't do that, or you can damage something on the motherboard. Just don't forget to remove it at this point. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this plastic frame that goes around. It's like a little ring, plastic ring around the phone. It's just basically the main thing holding down all the cables and and other part of the motherboard. Just let's go around with our razor blade like this. Or if you have those flat plastic tools, you can use them too. Try to don't scratch your frame. I've been using the razor blade forever, so I kind of I'm familiar with it. But if you're not, try to use like a plastic tool so you don't scratch your frame. Let's just make sure. There we go. Don't pull it all the way, because we have a cable right here, which is the power button. Actually, this does the fingerprint. The actual power button is still gonna be stick to the frame. So just unplug that so this piece can come out free, and put it on the side too. First thing we're gonna do after removing that piece of frame is unplug the battery. It's a very important thing. This phone is nice. Look, it has a wireless charger. I didn't even know. Many of these cheaper phones don't have these capabilities, but apparently this one does. So let's just unplug that one too. And we have to remove it to gain access to our cable for the screen. So I think it's just glue down with a little bit of double-sided tape. That's the wireless charger. You can replace this piece too. Okay, the battery, this type of battery are very easy to remove. As you guys can see, it has some glue, some type of wrapping tape right here on one side and the other side. All we gotta do is like kind of unwrap this thing like a gift. As you guys can see, just unwrap it on one side, and it has another tier here. It even show you right here the steps to remove the battery. So the one in the middle is the one we're gonna pull so we can remove the battery. So you see we have all these tapes open like that, and we're gonna pull the one in the middle. Boom, that battery just came off like this. There we go. That's how the battery looks. It's a very big battery. Whoa, nice battery. Almost 5,000 mAh. Okay, let's put it on the side and let's keep going. Now finally we gain access to our cable. That's the main cable we need to gain access so we can put the new one in there. I'm gonna just cut this plastic with my razor blade, and we're gonna unplug these two cables right here. That's all we have to do. We have our cable free. On this phone also have another cable that goes directly to the charging port. As you guys can see, if you have any of these type of phones that don't have any cable that goes from the charging port to the main board, it gotta be a cable like directly from the LCD underneath, because this needs communication with this one. It's just common sense. Now we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on our heating mat again, and we're gonna warm this up, because the screen we need to remove is just also stick by kind of like they call it cold glue. I don't know. That's done by factories though. It's not like handmade like this repair we're doing right here. So let's just give this a few minutes and we'll be right back. All right, it's been more than a couple of minutes, I think. Look, this thing is getting hot even before my heating mat reach 100. So it just reached 100, but this thing is pretty warm. So we can even, like, if you touch it and it's already warm, you can start to try to pry off the screen from there. Just make sure don't do anything on the top right here or in the bottom, especially from the back. We have all these components right here. Don't touch anything in there. Focus in the front. Let me show you right here. You can see we have the glass and we have the extra frame in there. Sometimes it's better to start from the sides, because is where the screen is hold very narrow edge on the sides. On the top and on the bottom, it has a little more space to hold on, but on the side is really narrow. Okay, let's start. Let's see. I wish I have. This one is really bad, but let's start from here. As you guys can see, only if I put my razor blade in between there, like it just come out like right away. Cause like I tell you, is these edge sides are really narrow. Okay, so we just go around. If you give enough heat, this screen will come out with ease. Something that I noticed, this screen don't leave so much excess or like broken pieces on the frames. Maybe because the narrow space where it's glued to the main frame. That's what I'm guessing. But anyways, just push that screen out just like so. And believe me, it's gonna be that easy. If you do it right, it's gonna be that easy to remove that screen. You see, I have a bunch of glass. Something else, and I can give you a tip on it, is don't lose that little mesh that goes by the ear speaker, because another way it's gonna look pretty ugly. Just remove it from the old broken screen, and we're gonna put it before we install the new screen. Okay, just put it on the side, make sure don't lose it. All right, we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna turn this down and we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna go all the way around using our razor blade. We're gonna make sure we remove all the remaining pieces of glass. That's very important on a phone repair. Whatever you repair, tablet or anything, clean the area. Make sure there is no glass around when we before we install the new one. Just go around like so. In this part of the repair, you can always take a few more minutes just to make sure you remove every single piece of glass out of this frame. You can help yourself with a toothbrush. Just remove the devil out of this phone with a toothbrush. That's it. Just give it a nice brush. That will help to remove every remaining pieces of glass. Let's clean our workstation and get ready for the next step. Let's grab our new LCD, remove the safety stickers, and let's secure our flex cable on the back of the LCD. Just make sure it's on the right place. At this point we are ready to apply the glue that will hold this phone together. Try to follow the same pattern where the original glue was holding this screen down. One thing that you can always notice is we never had any glue in between the LCD and the frame, which I'm telling you, you're not gonna apply any type of glue on the middle of this frame. All the glue goes only on the sides. Make sure there is where you apply the glue. I repeat, applying glue in the middle, it will just add up unnecessary pressure to the LCD and it will be easier to break it again, just like so. Okay, the glue process is done. So now we're going to install our metal mesh that will prevent any dust from getting into our ear speaker. That's it, just laying down there. And we are ready to install our screen. As you see, the bottom cable, I already have it like in a 90 degrees angle right there. We gotta make sure first we slide that big cable in between the middle hole and our frame, and the bottom cable has to go in the small hole in our frame, and lay that screen flat. That's it. That's it. It's looking good. We are going to use our beautiful clamps this time, and we're just going to tight this screen against the frame. If everything is done right, this will hold the screen together. Meanwhile, the glue is gonna dry. So we're just gonna wait for the glue to dry. Gonna use these clamps. If you don't have these clamps, you can always use a rubber band or even tape just to hold it down. Now then, we have our new screen secure. we just have to wait for the glue to dry. And how long that's gonna be? I would advise not less than 5 minutes, but you can also wait up to 20 minutes or even longer if you're not in a hurry to repair your phone, which I advise to not hurry any repair. The longer the better. Just do it right. We're gonna wait and we'll be right back. After waiting for the glue to dry, we have our phone ready. Let's remove these clamps. For the following step, we are going to plug all our cables. We have different flex cables. We have the flex cable in the bottom for the charging port, and we have this double connection on the top cable, which it just connects to the motherboard directly. Okay, just make sure you stretch those cables in the right position, cover with that little plastic cover, and we are ready to install the battery, which just makes space for the battery, which is coming right now. Just lay your battery flat in the same position and use the wrap stickers to hold it in place, just like so. Now our battery is secure on place. It's time to install our NFC cable for our wireless charger. Make sure to align it on its original position. Now that we have everything back in place, let's plug in our battery. After the battery is plugged in, let's grab our middle frame. And remember, we have our fingerprint cable attached to this frame, so make sure you plug that in a Lego style. Just like so. And lay your frame on top of this back of the phone, and we're just going to squish it. Just hear those clips. Make sure everything is close in tight, and we're gonna put all the screws back together. That's it for the screws. Now let's grab our piece that protect the cameras. It's just like a camera lens cover. Let's just brush it out. Just make sure it's clean before we just put it back in place. Nice and secure. You can always use extra tools just to make sure it's tight. Okay, let's take a minute just to clean your frame. Sometimes it's some leftovers of double-side tape, or sometimes even like type of glue from previous repair, or just this repair. As you guys can see, we have pieces of double-side tape. Just go around both sides, like the back, this back cover, and the main phone. You can always use some brushes or any liquid maybe to clean it nice, and like we did with the front screen, we're going to use the same V9000 to secure the back, to make sure we have that sealed. Just to let you know, and you can have it on mind, this phone is not gonna be waterproof again. If it was. Okay, everything is on place. Just a few touches before we lay down our back cover. Okay, make sure, take a double look always. Put that back cover, just push it down. Make sure we don't have any gap in between. And that's it. Clean it with a little. Always clean, always clean. Do your best. before the glue dries out, it's good to clean it if you put a little excess. And that's it. Just give it a few more touches. It's always good to check. There you go. Wow, that's a lot better than before. That's there we are. And let's power on this phone. It took almost 2 minutes to have this phone power on all the way. So please be patient and don't get excited if the phone doesn't turn on right away. Everything looks perfect. Let's install our SIM card so we can start to enjoy our service and our brand new phone. After we fix it, it looks like a brand new phone. What do you guys think? The touch is responding just fine. We can do a couple of tests, maybe try your camera, try your speakers, make a test call, anything you want. This is your phone now, and you just fix it. That's the flashlight, just in case. We still have some time left, so why not, test the camera. There we go. We can see the colors. You can always compare the last pictures to the new pictures. That's not gonna make a difference though. This is the phone we fixed today. And this repair is done. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and push the like button if you like this video. I'll see you back in the next one. Bye now.